Hello, welcome into my channel. I connect with the ethers and I like to allow Spirit to use me for messages for whoever might need it most. And that means whoever clicks on the video, whoever's drawn to the video. So I'm going to invite in my spirit guides, angels, those who walk in the positive polarity and want to uplift as many people as they can. I invite your souls in now, your energies in, to join me for clear messages for whoever needs it most for this specific reading. Don't take what doesn't resonate. I do like to do a tarot lottery so that Spirit can use me to essentially reach whoever happens to be on YouTube and needs the video. So I trust the magnetism and flow of the universe with this. So I'm going to just get into these energies. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for blessing this reading. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles, the main energy. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like something that someone's finding that's a real niche, a real groove in their work, something really inspiring, I would say here, something that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. All right, we've got the Lovers here. The Lovers is a card of actually transformation of the mind, and of course love is the greatest motivator here. So we will clarify these cards. I don't want to say that this Lovers card represents a partnership or something like that. But I will clarify it because I'm getting here that this is a pathway of love, and because everything's connected and because we are our own magnetizers of our reality, it's seeming to me here like some sort of pathway you're going down with work or business or alchemizing something that's going to bring you money is also leading you onto the right pathway for love. And we can see here on the Death card that there's this pathway to the next world, which could be, this is symbolic of physical death, but that's not, we go through many, many deaths in our lifetime. We're constantly transforming. And, as we are all immortal, physical death is obviously the representation of the shift in our being. But this is you creating another timeline, another pathway this is you having thought a lot about something and really gotten to know yourself. And you're really finding, they're showing me seeds of love, like tiny acorns of love that you just can feel the value in them. And that you're going to plant here with the King of Pentacles and take forward into this whole new world. We've got the Sun card here. So there's a lot to do with seeds and planting and really finding those thoughts that feel amazing to you, that feel inspiring. And they're telling me the thoughts that don't lose traction. So I'm getting that phrase coming through. When it's your calling, it will keep calling you. So there's something calling you here. And on this Lover's card, you can see he's offering his hand and she's rather coy. She's like, oh, shall I go with you? Am I going to take this offer or not? It has to feel right. Okay, so this Lover's card is a card of really trusting in the richness of your feelings, in that lovely feeling, and not making moves until you find that beautiful feeling or that beautiful idea. So I'm getting that you're finding a beautiful idea. And I could be speaking to someone who has lots of lovely, lovely ideas. So maybe it takes you a little while to figure out which of these beautiful ideas to go forward with. But I'm getting that, if you let your subconscious mind do the work, then it'll suggest something to you that feels really beautiful when you least expect it. But I'm getting for someone watching this, you've really got, they're telling me a hot idea, like a hot, fiery idea, something you're really passionate about, something that will continue to burn, right? The flame of intrigue and interest will keep burning with this specific idea, or that's what they're suggesting you go for, the thing that won't stop burning, right? Something that will have longevity and keep going. We've got the Two of Cups here. So like I was saying, it's almost like this is you aligning to the right pathway, and it's a pathway that will bring you a lot of harmony in your relationships, a lot of cosmic blending. There are so many people on the planet, and we want people who understand us, that we can really connect with magnetically, because the consciousness is a funny old thing. We need to be able to connect our minds in with someone else, and also the inner potions of our soul's cabinet. They're telling me astrological synastry. right? There's something here about your world blending well with someone else's, blending in well with someone else's, okay? So this is looking really beautiful. Yes, the 8 of Wands. So this could be really quick movement, a quick pathway to wealth, a quick pathway to love. Literally, this is you really getting onto that really good timeline, 7 of Wands. So this is a card of holding your ground, of holding on to what you respect and what you're passionate for, and knowing you've got this, you know, full-on apothecary of the soul that essentially can turn you into a fighter or a defender if you need it, okay? We all have this capacity with the shadow and the light side to really hold our ground. So I feel like someone needs to know, you know, you're allowed to stick up for yourself. You're allowed to be tough, you know. That's a requirement to come onto earth. So I don't like all this modern day crap where they try and take you away from the true universal law and use your virtues against you, my darling, okay? Because, you know, humans are top of the food chain. We're God's highest creation, and that just happens to be a fact of life. So I feel like someone needs to... They're telling me you need to be bumped up into knowing you're a sovereign being, which means you get to treat yourself like royalty. You get to decide your standards. You get to decide who and how you want people to respect you, or like what you expect from people and who you let in, okay? So we've got a 5 of Swords here, which I wasn't expecting, but there's always this contrast in the readings. You'll notice, you know, it's different levels, different devils, but I feel like you're handling it a lot better now, okay? Because you've got your priorities lined up with this work thing, with this alchemy thing. Yes, 9 of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment for you. This is that idea that feels really good. That's what the 9 of Cups represents, that richness of feeling. And knowing that you're doing something because you want to do it. You're not doing this in a 3D way out of fear. This is something, oh, look at this Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. This is something that's going to complete your world because you're feeling through the alchemy. And you're getting your messages from above, from your higher self, from your soul group. So I'm getting that this is a pathway that you will feel light up for you, okay? It's going to feel really good, and nothing's going to be able to stop you on this pathway because it's something you will defend and something you will love doing. I'm hearing for all time. So it's definitely a seed that's going to take you onto the right pathway. And you know, they're showing me the trees here. There are 2 trees at the end of this pathway. So I'm getting 11 here, this transformational doorway, 4 of Wands type of energy. So whatever seed you're planting here, this acorn seed of enthusiasm, it's going to branch out in so many different ways throughout your life, that this is a mega pathway that you're building currently that's going to essentially dominate, or it's a very important pathway you're paving right now that's going to really set you up for life. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, okay? And we've got the 6 of Pentacles on the Lovers card. So again, that sense of balance, reciprocity, lifting each other up, pulling each other up out of, you know, the previous situation. This is a lovely energy, and they're showing me feathers floating, like, but the capacity for that softness of energy to really lift up others, okay? So I don't know what that means to you. We've got the Star, there we go, with the Death card. Really transforming, really allowing yourself to shine. And I feel like for someone, you've had to learn how to really feel comfortable with asserting yourself and feel comfortable with letting people know, you know, that you're not their scapegoat, that you're not, you know, you could... This is the thing in this world, a lot of time when we're kind-hearted, people take us for idiots. You know, it's nuts to me when I came to this planet in this lifetime, how humans treat the kind ones like idiots and the mean ones like they're wonderful. So, you know, I feel like you've learned to stick up for yourself. We've got the 5 of Swords again here next to the Sun card. So it's funny, through learning to hold your ground, and I'm hearing disdain by not giving people love who have treated you like crap, and by having that beautiful sense of, nah, not me, you're not treating me like that, you know. They're giving me the word ghetto, like maybe you're from the ghetto like me, and you know, people judge that word, don't they? But I love the ghetto cherubim, you know what I mean? They don't know us, they don't know how we live. But yeah, it can be hard when you've grown up in certain places or around people where you've got to really hold your ground. So I feel like this is your burst of sunshine. This is your payout for having held your ground in your upbringing or where you live, something like that here. And I feel like you've got a lot of dreamlike energy, like you really hold on to your dreams, you really hold on to that lovely heart of yours. So Spirit's really reiterating that, yeah, you're tough and you've got a good heart. And, you know, you may have dealt with people who thought you would always be, I'm hearing people pleaser, doormat. They like people being in those energies. Yeah, you could have a Libra placement maybe, or you know, something beautiful with your Venus. But there's something beautiful about your soul here, and I feel like you're learning how precious that internal elixir actually is. And yes, you will defend it at any cost. All right, with 2 5 of Swords, you know, they shouldn't be messing with you because you've got a huge, powerful armory of energy that will come out to defend you anytime you need it. Page of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. So this is a new, you know, a new level for you to actually relax into, because they're giving me inner child. So like, this is a new pathway, and it's funny, we have to battle all these things, and then on the next level up we actually get respected, but we're defensive. You know, we're defensive, aren't we, because we're used to people treating us a certain way. But this is a new level for you, where you're going to be coming into contact with people who actually treat you with harmony and respect. And there's a curiosity here where your inner child gets to come along for the ride and live some of your dreams. You know what I mean? Like, all your dreams have been stored up by the universe. The universe is your fairy godmother. So now it's like the universe is leading you through this doorway to harmonic connections, and they want you to be very assured that when you're on the pathway of love with the lovers, when you make loving choices, even in business, even in how you treat your body or the food you eat, those loving alchemical choices that are very inspired and feel really nice to you, they will always take you to the right people, whether that's romantic or otherwise. We've got the 7 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. So this is you flying ahead with your ideas and feeling the pull of your soul. Okay, there's something to do with flying here and soaring. So you could have Scorpio in your chart. They're showing me the Scorpion being the highest octave of the Eagle, sorry. The Eagle being the highest octave of Scorpio. So I feel like you are transforming in some sort of angelic, eagle-like way, okay, and really going for your dreams here. I'm hearing nothing will hold you back, okay? So you may have dealt with people who, you know, the minute one of the cherubim has a dream and we tell anyone about it, they try and shoot us down. Fam, don't they do that? Don't these bitter ones do that? And it's so annoyingly predictable now that I don't really discuss anything with anyone. I'm literally like, nah. You know, give them the mystery. Give them the mystery, fam. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Give them that mystery. Yeah? Don't let them know what you're doing with your energy that God gave you, okay? If they're those sort of people that you know would have tried to shoot you down, okay? Keep them guessing with the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Keep them, you know, they're showing me, keep them guessing, keep them dancing, all right? It's like something about what you're telling people or how you're operating is going to get them wondering. It's going to get them, you know, mysteriously wondering about your mystique, all right? So, I'm getting you kind of juggling your business so that you keep it hidden from people, so that they don't know what you're doing. Being a bit like a spy, you know, being like surreptitious, being like keeping your hood up, spiritually speaking, you know what I mean? 5 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. All right, so they're going to know who you are. They're going to know not to mess with you, okay? Kind-hearted cherubim. We have the full permission from God to be feral whenever we need to, okay? And to defend ourselves to the full extent of universal law. So, yeah, I feel like you know this, okay? I'm speaking to a fellow kindred spirit. You know you're allowed to defend yourself. You've got God, you know, in your heart. So you know when you're being fair and you know when you're being just here. So this is looking lovely for a new business opportunity and for you to really get into your lane and balance yourself out. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This could be saying, you know, you're en route to a lovely relationship and they want you to stop worrying if you know, and not look at the past when it comes to past relationships. They're saying you only need that one right one, all right? And everything else is practice before that, okay? We've got the stingray here. So this is tying in with you really allowing yourself to be powerful, okay? Because the whole world wants you to be soft and to be a doormat for them, okay? It's nothing personal. It's just the way the battleground is set up. It's just the way the archetypes of this specific creation is set up. And it's new for us. We're the newest babies on the block. Okay, so no human has all the answers. All right. Wow, you know, some of us have a lot of answers. But You're building up your warrior ways, okay? And I feel like you're getting rid of any guilt when it comes to sticking up for yourself. Maybe you were the kind one growing up. Maybe you were the nurturing one. They're giving me Wendy, like Wendy and Peter Pan. Maybe people feel like they can come to you when they're vulnerable. But where are they when you need a little bit of encouragement, or when you've shared your ideas with them? How did they react? I only like cheerleaders in my corner, people who understand we can create whatever we want. And I love those loot lounge people who love seeing other people in their sovereign nature. So you're en route to these connections. I was going to say conversations. You're moving in. You could have a really important conversation coming in where you're actually dealing with someone who wants to see you fly, who wants to see you shine, who wants to see you wealthy. You know how rare that is? We've got the golden egg here. This is your heart chakra, baby. This is your heart chakra lighting up, getting you into that quantum grid where you can be, do, and have whatever you want. And you're the director of this. You're pointing your focus, all right? And you're willing to defend that. We've got the dolphin energy on the bottom of the deck. So look at this. This is such a cute energy of someone really cute and bubbly. The dolphin holds a unique frequency for the fabric of reality that holds a certain balance in the ecosystem. So, anything valuable will always be tested. They're telling me anything pure and valuable. Well, we live in like an asylum / 3D zoo. And there's a lot of harmony, don't get me wrong, guys. But there's a lot of underlying energy in people that when you're cherubim, when you're angelic, when you're beautiful, when your soul's so pure and cute and cuddly and sweet, it evokes predatory evil, mean energy in people who are going to be resentful of you because you're so beautiful and your heart's powerful. Remember, this golden egg is a key. Not many people have that. And we've got the sun card. So Spirit is saying, the divine is saying here, be more than willing to defend your beautiful heart with everything you've got, okay? You don't have to worry about that. God is the only one who is weighing up your heart against the feather, okay? So what humans think about the way you act and behave or stick up for yourself is none of your concern. You only need to worry about your personal relationship with God and what God wants you to manifest. These blessings are made for you, cherubim, okay? Because you've kept your heart beautiful, and that's a powerful key to getting whatever we want. It's the good-hearted people that actually have the power, but they want to convince you that somehow you're doing it wrong and to be hard-headed and to go into the 3D grind. Nuh-uh. We are alchemists. We are sovereign royal alchemists who know that the things we do and the actions and intentions we put out into the world must return to us. That's the Emperor energy, realizing that everything we're experiencing in our current now moment is something we've conjured up ourselves, or we've allowed it to be conjured on our timeline if we've been too nice and haven't been using our solar plexus in a powerful enough way while we're playing the game. But I'm getting that you're making these moves, these top game player level moves, okay? This is you being the top player in the GTA of life. Like, you're getting that loot and you're doing it with your heart. So that's looking really beautiful here. Let's clarify some of these at the bottom. I feel like you're seeing yourself clearly and realizing, yeah, I am allowed to stick up for myself. Who made these rules? I'll tell you who made the real rules. God, right? We've got Aquarius here. And I want me to tell you, you're lining up with universal law perfectly. Anytime, people might make you feel bad when you stick up for yourself, or, they make you mad or whatever. But look at this, Aquarius, we've got Saturn. You're allowed to fulfill your birth chart. You're allowed to please Saturn. Saturn won't let anyone off the hook. So these people who criticize you, they're showing me them getting left behind energetically because they're not keeping up with the stream of God. They're not aligned with universal law. God say, I can feel this energy. I make the rules around here, okay? I make the rules around here. None of these humans make the rules, and most of them are running on the wrong garden pathway, okay? Which is why people like me have to come back here to realign things and remind people of God's law, universal law. We've got loot. This is your loot, okay? This is time for you to get what you've conjured up here, and they want me to really drill it in. You're so fully worthy of wealth. You're so fully worthy of that luxury life where you're cuddled up on a nice big sofa with your big TV or whatever the hell, some nice luxury life, okay? You could find Cardi B quite inspirational. The way she's like an avatar level consciousness player. She understands how to protect herself and be a one-woman army. And God loves it when the cherubim manage to do that, right? We've got fairy sprinkles. So yes, I'm talking to someone. Your energy is very unique. Okay, I feel like you honor traditions, but you ice off the cake of the soul with some real unique, new, different. And again, they're showing me those seeds, like the seeds you plant and the flowers you bloom are unique flowers. No one else has got those flowers like you, okay? And you respect the ancestors and you respect the ancients. So you've got that balance perfectly right. You know that being traditional doesn't mean doing things the way any other human does it. It means you respecting your elders in your own unique way, following your own unique guidance, and planting a very unique garden here. So someone's on the right pathway and they want me to reassure you that yes, you're allowed to stick up for yourself. You know, it really annoys me when people think, oh, you couldn't possibly be an earth angel, you wouldn't be sticking up for yourself. It's like, who do you think kills the demons? Who do you think holds the demons off? It's the angels, fam. Don't ever think angels are weak, okay? It really annoys me when people do that. And they act like I'm not allowed to be the regulator that I am. I hold a middle pathway that keeps the underworld separated from the cherubim. So I do not expect certain cherubim to be kind of trying to redirect my thoughts and focus because they've been brainwashed by the new age, okay? I'm an occultist. I work for God. That can scare people. They want to think of God as weak, or I don't know. People get hypnotized. But you're very well balanced out, my darling, okay? And it's going to manifest in your reality in a way that you're going to, you know, it's going to be like a kaboom, like, whoa, I really created this, like where it's going to sink in. Your manifestations are going to hit you on the ass in a positive way, like boom. Yeah, you did this. Yeah, you conjured this loot. Yes, cherubim, you were in your sovereign power. And now you're getting what you want somehow, okay? Little star, they want to say you're my little star. So that could be like an ancestor coming through. You are our little star. We're so proud of you, cherubim. They're talking to someone who hasn't had much family support, but they want you to know they're always around you, cheering you on. They're your number one fans. And they want you to get this loot and understand the power in your heart with this golden egg card, okay? Go get your sunshine, cherubim, okay? Type that in the comments. I'm going to get my sunshine. I'm allowed to stick up for myself. I'm allowed to be a warrior. I'm allowed to be tough. I want to see roars. And you know, they're showing me a tiger roaring like, I'm ferocious, you know? Like little Mike Tyson, he always had to defend his inner child on his own, right? And that's why he is ferocious, damn right, you know? The kids get more energetic support, and spirit doesn't care about, you know, individual society's idea of morality. The universe has its own way of knowing each individual. All right, so there's something here about, don't worry about what society thinks. You know, you've got God and your team in your corner, okay? What's this? Okay, we've got this little quartz crystal. I'm hearing great value, okay, in your essence. We've got the turtle power coming out, the little turtle. So there's great strength and patience here. I'm getting that. We've got the H, and I'm getting higher self, all right? Or that could be some, you know, a relevant letter for you. We've got the G. We've got the G for, like, you know, G unit, fam. Okay, HG. Some of you could watch HG Tudor. Don't get sucked into his temple, yeah? He wants to drain your solar plexus and get rid of all the shitty narcs who are giving the game away. All right, so if you're someone who watches HG Tudor, you can worship him if you want to, but it's not going to help your manifestations, okay? Because he acts like the head honcho. He's got his agenda. He wants to cancel out all the other individual temples that the narcs own or through their minds, right? He wants to cancel them out because they're giving the game away for the whole of their side, okay? So I don't know, that's relevant to someone. We've got the feather here, okay? And let's go for one more. Okay, with the quartz crystal and this pin, this clear pin, they're going on about this idea you're going to have. And they're saying it'll feel crystal clear to you. It'll feel really loving and uplifting. It'll feel really like it appeals to that inner child. It appeals to every level of you. Okay, and it's going to take you to soul group. It's going to take you to where you belong. Soul family, soul group. Yeah, look at this. We've got so many clear crystals on the table. GH, HG, and 1, 2, 3 cards. 3 gems of clarity with the turtle, okay? And there's a cute energy on this turtle, and it's something that reminds me of all the wisdom you've carried from your past lives. But also, you know, the stingray doesn't have a shell on it. The turtle has a hardened shell, okay, to protect itself All right, so they want you to be super protective of yourself, because to channel through these clear and beautiful ideas, they're telling me wisdom as light as a feather. Okay, it's going to come on the airwaves in a soft way, so they want your mind clear of any carnage, all right, because that's the trick of the enemy team. They want to keep us in battle so that we're lower vibrational on the station of our mind, so that we can't get this light-hearted messages from the universe. They want us really light-hearted when we're getting our downloads, okay? We catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. All right, so you're going to become very clear about where to put your valuable, precious energy to really exalt yourself and really get that loot, okay? I'm talking to a little fairy cherubim here who's got beautiful ideas, and I'm sending you lots of love and support, angel, for seeing yourself in your true majesty and moving ahead with the ideas that the world needs. The world needs your unique essence, your unique seeds, okay? You're so valuable, so precious, and I hope this reading's helped. I love you guys. Mwah.